And then Mark goes into verse 12. And after the baptism of Jesus, it says, and immediately the Spirit brought him, who is Jesus, out into the wilderness. He was in the wilderness for 40 days, being tempted by Satan. And he was with wild animals, and the angels were serving him. So after this amazing experience of being baptized by John the Baptist, and the dove descending, which we see in the other gospels, the dove descending, and a voice of heaven saying, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased." A great moment for Jesus. The Holy Spirit says, it's time for you to go into the wilderness. You will be tempted. You will be hungry. You will be with wild animals. You will be in danger. And you will also be ministered to by angels. So all of that happened to Jesus in the wilderness. And so I want to encourage you, perhaps you find yourself in your own wilderness season. And so I pray that what happened with Jesus happens with you, that you get victory over the enemy, that the angels minister to you, and that you emerge from your wilderness ready to fulfill your purpose on this earth. In verse 21, we see Jesus preaching in the synagogue, and it says that he taught them with authority, and this was new. Now, we know on this side of the gospel that Jesus was the Son of God, so of course he taught with authority because they were actually his words. John 1:1 tells us, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. So Jesus is the Word. So of course he taught with authority. But what's amazing is that we're going to learn about Jesus' authority as we walk through Mark. It's pretty exciting, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. As you read this chapter, you will see Jesus beginning to do miracles. But I want to highlight verse 35 because this is what the Holy Spirit highlighted to me. And if you'll look in verse 35, it says, "And in the early morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went away to a secluded place and prayed there for a time." Jesus, the Son of God, who was God in the flesh, knew how important it was to spend time alone with God. This is an important example from the life of Jesus, that if you consider yourself a follower of Jesus, this is a must. We must do as Jesus did and be very intentional about time alone with God in a solitary place, no distractions. I know many women that this is a hard concept for, and they try to do it and they struggle, and it's just difficult. And so I want to encourage you to do the practice of this, but also let's do it in community. I would love to walk alongside you and help you in this because it is crucial and necessary for every follower of Jesus to have these moments where you are alone with him, where you are intentional about it, where he can fill you with all the fullness of God. So we're almost to the end of this video. And when you push stop, I'm going to encourage you to read Mark chapter 1 and ask the Holy Spirit to teach you, to highlight to you, to pour into your heart what he wants to speak to you. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. You can connect in the comments below this video, or you can go to the Contact Us page and send me an email. I would love to hear from you. We are in this together.